If you're a man who struggles with lust, here's 3 things that can be very helpful to know. My name is David. I'm an addict. Anyone can book a call with me, and I help men get into recovery after blowing apart my marriage and fixing it. If you're trying to get out of lustful patterns, here's the first thing you should know, is that it's not harmless. You can look at pixels, you can chat with AI, all these kind of things, and you can say, well, I'm not touching anybody, I'm not cheating on my relationship, but you're doing something internally to your brain to get the dopamine hit, to get the chase of it, to go into fantasy world in life, and that's not nothing. So what you're really doing is you're discounting your own heart. And by doing that, you're freely opening it to whatever is out there for you to grab a hold of you. That's why it can be so easy to be swayed in one direction or the other whenever stimuli approaches your way. Second thing to know is that it's okay to make your own boundaries. There's so many phrases that men would use back in the day of like, look but don't touch. The internet has just taken apart that whole thing. Now it's only looking, and sometimes men only want to look. So you need to set boundaries around yourself to say, if I'm unable to control myself, if I'm unable to stand and be the man that I say I want to be, what boundaries do I need to set? What things do I need to say? Hey, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to do that. You may feel like you're throwing away your life, like the freedom that you've been working so hard for. Like, who wants to be that way? But guess what? You're struggling still. So in order not to struggle, you set boundaries where then you are very capable of moving around freely within a boundaried area and not struggling so much. It kind of gives you a different perspective on things. At first seems restrictive, but in the end, you feel freer. And the third thing that you should know is that nobody does it alone. We've struggled alone. We've tried to fight it alone. Nobody does it alone, whether it's a group, whether it's one-on-one, whether it's a guy you reach out to in text message every week. Nobody does it alone, and it's okay. It's okay that you feel that sense of sadness that you're not able to do this by yourself. But there's more and more men coming out of the woodwork. There's more and more men that are realizing that they don't want this in their life. There's more and more men that are realizing they've been deceived by this and that it's not harmless, that the lust has taken control, and now they thought they were free. They look down, they have chains on their hands, and they wonder, where did it all go wrong? Get into an area where you can talk to other men. We offer that stuff here at Hope Beyond Betrayal, but it's so many opportunities for men to get plugged in. We need to get plugged in because to do it alone means it's going to get you again eventually.